Even then, it's hard for it not to leak out in the interim between the journalist writing the story, the paper being printed, and it appearing on the newsstand. In an electronic age, people are getting their news from the internet and from text messages on their phone. You see people on the train with their BlackBerry checking on the headlines. They're not even waiting for 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock to see it on the radio. So news has never been so instant. Now, why have newspapers not then folded their hands? The death of newspapers has been predicted, and has the death of books, and those are going strong. And I think it's that newspapers have adapted, and they're called, I suppose what you call them now, is newspapers. And that's for someone like myself who comes in. There's sort of a whole pool of commentators and columnists, and where readers really getting value for money is from the commentators and columnists who are putting forward a viewpoint, who are perhaps highlighting a story that's been buried somewhere on page 34, and they're giving it an airy entry in the spotlight line. For example, in today's Irish Independent, I wanted to write about the economy. Now, I've been doing that for about the past 6 months, like most people. But you have a duty to entertain people as well. And I don't mean that I shove a brand wardrobe and kind of wardrobe into my piece. But what I mean is that you draw them in. So, just coincidentally, I saw buried a little piece about a man in Cork who threw an egg at a small branch of the AIB. And just 3 or 4 paragraphs in the newspaper. Man in a suit held up the traffic for a few minutes and stood the carton of eggs and started hurling them. And you not heard that? Well, you see, to me, this sums up what was going on in the country, where there's a group of people who feel, a very large group of people, the vast majority feel frustrated and who feel voiceless and who feel passed over. And then there's kind of a political and business elite who just don't get it. They just don't get how our people are feeling. And that faceless man in his suit and his carton of eggs, to me, was every man. And you might call it an empty gesture. To me, it was far from impotent, because I had an immediate image of that building with egg yolk and cracked egg shells slithering down the front, and I thought, it's a 2-fingered salute to the banking elite. And it was a reminder to me that everybody doesn't suffer the same. And the Bank of Ireland Chief Executive, Brian Goggins, was saying that I've taken a huge hit. Instead of earning 2.9 million, I've only earned 2 million. And there are people who are out of work. There are people who don't know how they're going to meet their mortgage repayment. Now, my platform as a columnist, and particularly in the electronic age, where you get constant love from readers, is extraordinary. Even in the period of time I've been a journalist, I'm astonished by the interaction we now have with readers, because every week I get masses and masses of emails. And okay, some of them are, you're calling, I can't bear to reach you, and some of them are flattering, but the most interesting ones are the ones which give you information. And it allows you to engage in a debate and to move things forward. And I'll give you an example of this. Last week I got some emails from a printer who was also from Cork. I think we had a lot of interaction with Cork. A printer in Cork, a Whistler. He said he had printing business for 30 years, and a few days ago he had to call his staff 20 together and give them the news that they were going on a 3-day week. And he said that he was burning midnight oil trying to use their way around it, because these people weren't just employees, they were his friends. And he had no choice but to do this thing to me. The figures weren't stacking up, and putting people on 3 days was always better than making 1 or 2 of them redundant. So, and he made the comment that he could live with it if it had been bad management and poor planning his part, which is brought into the past. What he found really unsupported was the reaction of others, that he could have called in a way. So that was one series we talked about. There was another one then from